Yo, what's up guys, VENM here back with another video, and I want to welcome all of you guys back or welcome you to the channel for Madden 22. We are here, boys. We are finally here. The day has arrived. My first video of Madden 22, and it is going to be an offensive gameplay. I'm going to be going gameplay stricted this year, mainly gameplays, a lot more gameplays. There will of course be money plays, ebooks, stuff like that. If you're new to the channel, I post gameplays, full ebooks, offensive tips, tricks, stuff like that to help you guys get better at the game and also entertain you well in the process. So that's what we're going to be doing today, hopping into regs, because of course my ultimate team is not completely built yet. Maybe we run some mud if I can build my team up enough, but we're going to be running regs, going with the Seattle Seahawks because Russell Wilson does now have Gunslinger. Let's go. More than one team with Gunslinger, something we prayed to EA for, and they actually delivered. So the Packers, Seahawks, Bills, and Cardinals now have Gunslinger. Will make regs a lot more fun. Here's what we're rocking with. Colts playbook, bunch offset, as you've seen from the thumbnail. 4-6 defensively. Again, have not really found a home defensively yet, but we're going to be running some base 4-6 for that. So let's, with that being said, let's hop straight into it. Now, something new that was added to the game was game planning. So what I'm going to do is set my offensive focus to throw at medium. That's what I personally like to have. And what I found, you see, we're going against the Tennessee Titans, which means we got to stop Derrick Henry. Now, what I'm going to do is stop the inside run. You could set it to outside, but we're going to guess that he's running inside. Now, this will also show up during halftime, so I can change that. If I find out he's running a lot of stretch or something like that, we can certainly change it and end up adjusting that way. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now, the reason we're running Colts playbook, not only do they have one really good formation I like, but they also have another, which you guys will see in a different day. Might already be obvious, but you'll see it in a different day. Trust me on that one. But there's so many good plays. There's also a lot of unique plays. Right there, you see that we got a read option. Only playbooks with read option are going to be this playbook in Philadelphia. So, very, very exclusive stuff right there. Not only that, you have bench pivot, you have flood, you have mesh post, you have verticals, you have spacing switch, you have Z spot and go. You have pretty much everything that you would need and more. PA read, also a new play, which we will certainly be discussing as well. But overall, I love this playbook a lot, and I'll be in it, for a while, hopefully. Yo, what is this glitch? I literally just hopped into Madden, and look what is happening. We got nobody on the field. Is this a new glitch, or what is happening? I can't see a single thing. We're just going to throw it to the running back, I guess, and does anyone know what is happening? I seriously do not understand, but there were players on the kickoff. We just came out on the first play, and there was literally nobody on the field. What the hell is happening? And just like that, the connection to our peers lost. And with that being said, I guess we're going to be hopping into game number 2, but that clip will certainly be fun to post everywhere. And yeah, I guess you guys get to see one of the early glitches in Madden. All right, guys, here we are hopping into another game. This time, it looks like we actually do have players for his team, which of course is always a positive thing. Looks like everything is going to be bagged. Nice little pass to Hopkins by him, though. But again, not going to show too much defensively. I got a video either coming out today, day of recording, or tomorrow on what we're going to be doing defensively. Now, we got a couple of unfortunate factors here. One, I would have liked to be home just to show off some of those new perks. And two, we don't get the ball first. So in an offensive gameplay, that's something that is a little bit unfortunate. Look at Kyler Murray. God dang, that guy is fast. So it looks like we're going to be trying out these contains that should have been fixed or were supposed to be fixed a little bit earlier. Now, honestly, I think the move is not pressing this year because people get burnt very... What was that? Oh, Jamal Adams, baby. Laying the wood. That should have been intercepted, but I guess ball don't lie right away. We land that big-time user hit stick by flicking the right stick up, and let's go. We get the ball back. I do have to say that that was a deserved fumble, so I don't want to hear it from the comments, but we're going to go into the read option right away here. So we're going to be running the read option, see if he's going to be containing. If he is not, he is going to be playing the quarterback, which is going to cause him a lot of problems. And a lot of them go by the name of Chris Carson. So he's going to be in 1-4-6. It looks like he is keen to be staying in this 1-4-6 defensive formation, which means we're going to be running this ball a lot. Read option, one of my favorite plays. He might be sending some heat, but we will try and go to like a double post look. He is actually sending heat. We're just going to hit this little baby drag to lock it. Kind of a little weird loaded blitz, bluff blitz type combination there by him. But there you see it. He's switching a lot of formations. This was probably like some kind of a cover 3 bluff blitz thing. We'll see if he truly is playing the quarterback, though, by running this read option again. Here he's going to commit, and look at Russell Wilson. Let's let our blocks develop. DK, you did not let the blocks develop. Now, if you guys are new to Madden, when you're running the read option, to hand the ball off, you hold A. If not, your quarterback will automatically keep the ball. So interesting stuff there if you do not already know. Here we're going to go to flood, simple setup, just wheel Y, and we're just going to check it down immediately. Looked like some kind of a cover 2, and the cloud flat was a little bit too deep to defend our flat. Alrighty, boys, I can tell a massive difference with this gunslinger, and the Seahawks are for sure going to be one of the best teams. Unfortunately, their O-line and D-line hurt them, but does O-line really matter in Madden? I don't know that it does. Here's going to be a man coverage look, 1000%, and we're going to get Tyler Lockett. Just wait a little bit, hit him, and that's going to be a nice 12-yard gain to put us at 1st and goal. He switched up to the double A gap. I'm still going to probably try and go with this read option just because I want it to work. Just for me, we're going to try and run it in, and dang, you can see the Seahawks O-line struggling right here. Alright guys, now he's switching a lot of formations. I'm just going to go with the stock spacing. Hopefully it works. If not, maybe we can scramble around with Russ. Looks like we have nothing open. Going to playmaker DK back. Throw it across the body. What a play. Let's go. That's a big time play for our first touchdown of Madden 22. Very intense, but you know, Russell Wilson, he can make those types of plays. That's literally his MO. Playmaker back, throw across the body, and DK gets it done for us. Let's get it. Now again, Kyler Murray is certainly an issue for us. We got to watch number 1. But he's just throwing these weird out routes. Unfortunately, the quarter flats do not play a whole lot on next gen. All right, man, let's see if we can end up making a stop here. I want to get the ball back on offense as soon as I can. Everything is locked up. He's going to throw it right at us. A little bit of an inaccurate throw, but it wasn't even open regardless. And oh shoot, Quandre Diggs going to get on his horse. I'm going to take this back. It is an offensive gameplay, but anytime you got a pick 6, especially in our first game, you got to take it back to the crib, dive in the end zone, and that is going to be our first pick 6 of Madden 22. Also, if you guys did not know, they added new momentum perks. Of course, he has one because he's the home team, but since we have all the momentum in the game, look at the top of the screen right there. We have 2 extra perks. Now, I'm not exactly sure what these will do. We can find out in the menu screen, but these can definitely help your game. Some of them are really valuable, some of them kind of useless, so I guess we'll find out. And again, the more sacks you pile up, the more you can keep it. Now, you see we have a very small threshold to keep that last one. It is more of a valuable one. He's going to go with a screen here. We're all over it. Nice blocking on the screen, but we end up making the play, forcing him into 4th down. All right, he's going to roll the dice. What I'm going to do here is spy him because I know that's what could potentially happen. This out route could get open. I'm going to watch it very closely. Going to roll out. He's going to scramble. Come on, man. You got to tackle him. Like, I couldn't have done a better job there. I left the spy out. I had guys in position, but at the end of the day, Kyler just sprints right by him, I guess. I mean, no defensive lineman in the game can catch up with him, so it might be smarter to me to go with the strategy of, so he got wide open. He's going to go deep, of course, though, and he ends up throwing an interception. So thank you to this opponent for not taking his big first down, and that's one thing that I noticed is new with the game. You see some of those guys get pancaked on the, interception returns. Now, I do kind of got to push the pace here, so we're going to be going a little bit faster. He did hop on the D-line, which is an interesting strategy. It might have had the wheel route, but we'll just take our first down, burn our first timeout right there. Now, with all the man coverage he's running, I really do want to take advantage of this by going with like a stock PA read. I'm just going to drag B. I'm going to delay fade A. I want to see how the delay fades work. Haven't ran one yet in the actual game. We're going to go with a little chop block strategy since he is sending so much heat. This could honestly be a regular play though, and it is. We're going to get a little chop block, roll out. We got RB wide open. Russ has dashing deadeye. Tried to make a man miss, which was pretty idiotic because now we have to go no huddle, and honestly, I don't even really have enough time to run this play. DK, get open for me, low ball, and let's go. We barely fit that in. I was very scared that was going to be an interception, but DK's going to DK, makes that play. It looks like our opponent's head up and out. As you saw from the stats, maybe temporarily there, not sure if I showed it, Russell Wilson, 100% completion, 109, and 2 TDs. What a game by him. Let's hop into another one now. All right, boys, here we are hopping into game number 2. Going to be going against Washington. Thankfully, we do get the ball first, but we are not at home, unfortunately, in this game. Going to start out with some basic double posts. Now, Washington has a very, very good D-line, and the Seahawks have a very bad O-line, so hopefully this matchup doesn't go south. There you see just that running back route is so good. Very difficult to defend with the user. Of course, it's in verticals and that double post play. We're going to go with the read option here. C, You want to see early if he's playing the quarterback or the running back. And looks like he's going to be playing the running back, so Russell Wilson's going to be able to get a little bit loose, pick up some solid yards. We will take that hit, but not before he gets 20 yards. Now, our opponent actually was running man coverage in that previous play, so you know what we do to man coverage. We are going to run some basic flood. Immediately, we have the flats wide open. If you're running any kind of a cover 2 this year, the flats will always be open. All right, we're going to go to PA read. This is honestly one of my favorite just basic setups. You go X on a little fade, A on a drag, block your running back. Just creates a nice little flood concept. You got deep post, crosser, and drag. Very difficult to defend unless you're playing, you know, with double Mabel. And even then you can still have the potential to go deep. You got the tight end drag route. And honestly, any kind of a short, shallow cross, flat route, super difficult to defend with your user. Just across the middle as well. Man coverage doesn't really do it well, and neither does zone. 3rd and inches, what we're going to do here, you know, keep things simple, run the ball. Now, Jonathan Allen does have the inside stuff ability. We'll see if he switched over to defending the quarterback. Looks like he did not, so we will keep it with Russ. Oh, Russ is a grown man. He's going to shake off that tackle, get away. Unfortunately not. Looks like my dude DK continues to sell on the blocks. D-line is causing some issues for us. He's going to spy Russ on this particular play. Looks like nothing's open. We're just going to have to take our flat here. You know, set ourselves up back in a decent position to hopefully be able to score here. He did actually adjust his zone drops there, I think so that he would, you know, to specifically defend anything in the red zone or in the end zone. Here we can go to mesh post. This is another new setup you guys have not seen. You're going to hitch RB, out B, smart route X, motion him outside there. We'll honestly see what happens there. It looks like we have Y and I should have lowballed. That was a terrible mistake by me. Hopefully he doesn't crib this, but should have lowballed. It was kind of congested, so I didn't really want to lowball, but now if you guys know me, it would not be a Venom Fire gameplay if I did not throw a pick on the absolute first drive of the game. That's literally every single game, no matter what happens every time. He's going to roll out super deep, and ooh, he was just trying to throw a pick there. Looks like our opponent's going to a 5 wide look here. Hopefully we can stand up for ourselves and make a stop. I got everything bagged. He's going to throw it right at the user, and, you know, Diggs is going to be able to take this, going to cut back inside. Couldn't take it to the house, but we are down to the 9-yard line. Hopefully we can punch that touchdown in now. All right, this is one of my basic favorite vertical setups. That's been one of my favorite setups since like Madden 18. Verticals, all you do is throw this running back on a streak and run everything else stock. If it's any kind of a cover 3, you'll have either the tight end or the running back open. The user picks one, you throw it to the other. Pretty simple. We'll see what coverage this guy's ultimately in. Honestly, I might even be able to quick snap throw it to B, which will not be the case, but A will be a simple, easy walk-in touchdown. They might have only, you know, they both might have been open. Honestly, I wasn't looking, but I see A is my first read. I throw it, and there we are. Get our touchdown back and go up 7-0. Alright guys, I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think my audio just might have cut out, unfortunately. But we did end up picking up the interception, so that happened. Here we're going to go to PA read, slant B, flat A. But yeah, we picked up the interception. Not sure how long it was cut out. It's very annoying. I don't know why my mic keeps cutting out, but we will get it fixed eventually. But you did see the interception regardless. Here we got the flat wide open. Again, your guys' reads should be this year. Flat immediately. That's going to be your first look. You always stare down the tight end. That was stock man coverage. He was manned up. But, you know, some players get bumped. Some things happen. And there you see the flat was wide open. Going to go back to the read option. Now, it is unfortunate that this guy's playing his coverage in this particular way because the slot cornerback usually would be on the right side. For whatever reason, he has it on the left. Not an issue, but Russell Wilson still should potentially be able to get loose here. Cutting in and out. Player movement just a little bit slow there for me. Unfortunate, could not crib that, but you see Russell Wilson still going crazy in this read option play. Now we're going to go to the Z spot and go. Again, just giving him some different looks offensively. You know, different plays, different routes that he has not seen before. Gonna run it relatively stock here. I like to motion out this little route here. We're gonna hit the table route. Also Z spot and go. The reason I'm running instead of Z spot is straightly because of that table route. One of the only plays, if not the only play in this entire offense that actually has the table route. Here we're gonna go to the double post play. What I'm gonna do is hitch RB, run everything else relatively stock, and just motion lock it over. Now this is man coverage, so I'm actually going to throw him on a zig route instead. unless it's some kind of a bluff, but you can either put him on a hitch or zig. This is still one of my favorite setups in the game. You see the zig cooks whoever this guy is in man coverage. Easy first down right there. Gonna go to a quick play here with the PA read. Back to this setup, drag A, fade B. We're gonna go ahead and snap the ball. Weird little play art, but we're just gonna roll out, take our drag. I might have potentially had the crosser a little bit later, but we'll just take the easy yards, set ourselves up in yet another favorable position. Here's another one of my favorite setups out of Flood. Zig X. You could also out X. You could flat X. Streak A, option Y. I like to even motion him out a step as well. Looks like we should have him wide open DK. Of course, that flat zone defending the out route, so we take our shallow route. If he was defending a little bit shorter, then we can go over the top with the deeper out route. Guess what we're going to? My favorite red zone play, behind maybe spacing switch. Running it stock. You can run it from the 8-yard line, you can run it from the 2-yard line. Hopefully it'll work here. Gonna wait for that player to motion out, snap the ball, and the running back should be wide open. Takes a little bit for him to start running his route, but I knew he was kind of using over on the right side, didn't see him, and now the running back was my first read. We punched a touchdown in on the exact same play. Oh, there we go. Bobby Wagner in coverage. He's in that 3 receiver hook zone, and that zone's one of the best in the game. It can kind of act as your second user. You saw there, looked like the hitch route might have had a little bit of space. It didn't, but he still threw it anyway, and Wagner was able to get there. Looks like he's going to be heading out of the game. So that's going to do it for this video. 2 solid gameplays, both separate. If you guys enjoyed this, you want more gameplays on the channel, maybe I start building my MUT team up. We can hop into MUT. But if you enjoyed this, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and peace. I'm out of here.